you had two pretty tough opponents, right? Who are surging, and then you got a little bit of a step back in competition.
Yeah.
Two victories. Now, you think it's time to get that step back up and retest yourself?
Yeah, I do. I think opponents make good fights. You know what I mean? So like I think that if I fight the right opponent, that opponent's going to fight his ass off to get back to his feet. And I think that my fight with Bud could have turned into a really good fight, like a really exciting fight. But I mean, when you got a guy that just locks his hands behind your head and just holds on for dear life, you know, it takes two. It takes two to tango. You know, granted, I totally understand. I could have taken Mount sooner, and I probably could have done more damage if I took Mount sooner. But it takes two to tango.
Right, because if he's advancing, that gives you chances to start advancing too. But if he kind of stays in a stale position, it's hard for you to advance.
Yeah, and I think that the guys in the top 20 are going to be fighting tooth and nail to get back to their feet, and we're going to have some good exchanges.
Yeah. Now, obviously, you've called out Bo Nickel in the past. I'm not going to even make you call him out. I'm just want to ask you, like, is that something your eye is set on right now, or are you looking for like strikers and stuff? Kind of like, what kind of opponent are you looking at in the top 20, top 15?
Whoever the UFC offers.
Just whoever they give you. You have any names at all?
Alex Pereira. That's who I want.
Okay. Now,
yeah, no, I want to fight. I want to be UFC champion. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. Right. And just to give it a devil's advocate, I'll accept what you said, right? But just to share some of the thought, Daniel Cormier, he says that he hates it, right? When you guys say that you'll take whoever you want, because he feels like you can navigate your career. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even saying call out an opponent right now for me, but like maybe, I don't know, if you tell your manager something, that's what Daniel Cormier says. Like he doesn't like it if you don't make a call out, because he feels like you're leaving it up to chance, like who you're going to fight.
I've made the same call. I've made my call out.
The Bo Nickel.
75 times, and he doesn't want to fight me.
I mean, he doesn't have an opponent right now, does he? And
yes, he does. He just got booked against Paul Craig.
Oh, Bo Nickel just got booked against Paul Craig.
Come on, dog. Aren't you a journalist?
Dude, I saw am I
got to do your job for you? You want me to do the interview? I'll do the interview.
Bro, I feel like you just broke news. We'll see. But I saw something about Paul Craig is fighting like, oh no, that might have been some fake news shit. I'll look it up.
Bo Nickel's fighting Paul Craig. They announced it today.
Okay, I missed it. I was preparing
and I knew that was coming because Pyfer has been calling out Paul Craig every day, and Paul Craig said yes, and they never wanted to make the matchup. They wanted to save Paul Craig for Bo Nickel.
Okay. All right. So then you can't get Bo Nickel, so you're just gonna maybe somebody top 15. What do you say? Will you accept the top 20 if they throw that your way? Yeah,
of course. There's a couple.
You want to throw any out there?
Who else we got? Let's see here.
Pull it up too. I got a couple. Paulo Costa, Andre Muniz.
I'll take Andre Muniz. He's a phenomenal grappler.
Yeah. I was looking yesterday. I saw that as a good one.
Brendan Allen. I mean, Anthony Hernandez is a tough-ass fight, but I like that fight, honestly.
Fluffy. Anthony Fluffy. Okay. That's a good one. He's from California.
I think he's someone that will engage in the grappling and the striking.
Okay. For sure. So we'll go with Anthony Hernandez or Andre Muniz, potentially?
Brunno Ferreira all day. Give me Brunno Ferreira.
Let's go.
That's the easiest fight I've ever seen.
From Brazil?
Yeah.
America versus Brazil.
All day.
Why do you think that's the easiest fight you've ever seen?
Bro, he gasses so hard. He throws everything 100%, which is going to make takedowns so easy. He's chinny. He gets knocked out.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one. I love it. Let's get you a good opponent. Have it be a banger.
The toughest fight here is probably Roman Kopylov.
Roman Kopylov, he's a good guy too. Dangerous striker. That's a good test
He can
always,
do it
right?
all, though. He can do it all. You saw how he beat Almeida.
Right.
I know they'll never give me the Pereira fight, the rematch, but
Well, he's up at 205 now, if I'm not Oh, no, he was at 170, went up to 185.
correct.
Yeah. Hey, maybe one day, because he's a beast. You guys keep winning, it's going
He
to have
is
to
a
happen.
beast. Bro, I think he's on a 9-fight win streak.
Yeah. And what he did to Michelle Oleksiejczuk was pretty crazy too.
Very impressive, because he's no slouch either.
Right. Just a random one.
I would take that Jun Yong Park.
Jun Yong Park.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Tavares gets hurt all the time, so if he pulls out, call me.
Okay.
I'm the short notice king.
What date is that one?
That's
the
October
Tavares.
12th. That's very soon.
Yeah, about a month.
But hey, I do have the most short notice fights in the UFC.
I think that's why you're in good graces. That's why you kind of get fights quickly and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you probably don't have to regret the prayer fight too much because paid off a little bit.
Or look, if Weidman pulls out against Weidman.
Eric Andrews, if he pulls out against Weidman.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. So
Dude,
we got some good
Weidman's
opponents
a
there.
legend.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think two more fights and you're gonna probably end up fighting a big name. That's why I even threw Paulo Costa in there, because that's kind of realistic in like a fight after one more.
Dude, I like the Paul Costa matchup. Dude, we're both
That'd be fun.
meatheads. We both have a vicious tan. It could be exciting.
Country versus country, that's always a good one. I always like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Now just last thing about this stuff, date or anything like that. You're the short notice king, but at the same time, you got a date that would be ideal, something you've been looking at.
November. December.
I think UFC Tampa's December might be like the last event.
Dude,
like
that'd
that
be
or,
perfect.
yeah, something like that.
That'd be perfect.
Okay, sounds good then.